Hi everybody. So you might have just seen, or a couple videos ago, or a video or so ago, you might have seen the kitting up of this, and I talked about how I saved this fall painting. This was my kitting up for fall number 4. So it's the last painting of the fall pack, fall 4-pack. And I saved this to last because I am concerned that this Scarecrow is going to be scary rather than like a serene autumn, right? So I thought it would be fun if we did together at least the face, if not more, to see what it's going to render out like, because you won't see the finish of this obviously until I'm done, and so it'll probably be maybe another 2 weeks or so before you see the actual completion of this. So I thought it would be fun if we would start on this. So I'm gonna zoom you in. Oh wait, before I do that, I want to shout out to Nix's Notions. I want to see if it's going to focus. Kinda focuses. I'm using, my favorite tray here. This is round drills, and let's see. I'm using my wooden pen, Stacy. This says my name on it. I will say this: I got this off of Etsy, and I really like this pen because it's really lightweight. However, I don't know if you can see here. Let's see if it'll zoom in. Do you see the decal? I'm gonna call it a decal because I guarantee you they just put it on there and then put like a clear coat over it. But it is wrinkled. It was not like that when I bought it. It was perfectly fine when I bought it, but through use, it has moved. And so I'm not sure. Well, you know what? I will say this. I don't recall seeing it when I bought it. So that's why I'm saying I don't think so. I think it's moved because I generally hold it like, I hold it kind of like this, right? So kind of like this. And my thumb, I think, has been pushing it down. So because I'm not feeling, I can feel the lip right here. So I think they sealed some of it and maybe not all of it. But I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. I'm still glad that my name is remaining. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it's still a good lightweight pen, and I really like it. And I just use a standard tip. That is actually one of the elongated ones. It helps me see things better. And all I have on the end here is a straightener. I very rarely ever multi-place, so this is typically what I use. I have this one, and I have my ice cream cone pen there, which I don't think that I put in my video the last time. Maybe I did. Yeah, you know what? I did link it in another video. So the wax that I'm using. So this wax, I need to put more on there. I have multiple kinds of wax, but right now I've been enjoying my patty wax. So I'm just going to tap in a little bit more of this. Well, it's not even tap in, it's scrape in a little bit more of this so I can fill it back up. And it will, as you use it, you will have wax come out on the ends, but that's okay. Sometimes it does make your if it sticks on the drill, it does make it a little cloudy. I usually just wipe it off with my fingers, but I've heard that if you take like a baby wipe or something like that onto it, it will, it'll be better. It'll clean it up better. So here we are, zoomed in on the creepy face. Maybe a little bit more out, like that. Zoomed in on the creepy face, because we're going to work on the face first. Right? So I'm going to peel this kind of off to the side, because I haven't touched anything on this yet. I'm going to put that over to the side, and I'm going to do my best not to get sticky on anything else because I'm not going to use any other kind of cover sheet or anything like that. So we are going to use, as a matter of fact, instead of doing it off to the side, I'm going to peel it from the top. That way I can put my tray underneath and not really worry about it. So I'm going to peel it down this way, as you can see. And then we're just going to pick a color and start, right? Pick a color and start. So the main part of his face is F. So I'm going to grab F first. And it's a really cool color. It's kind of like a yellow, it's a muted yellow color. It's going to be hard to see in my tray here, but it's a muted yellow color, and it's got a little bit of a green tone to it when I'm looking at it. So, and my camera, the way it works, it's probably gonna like unfocus and focus on you, and I'm sorry for that. It's just trying to figure out what to zoom in on, what to focus on, right? So we're just gonna do this, and I don't know if we'll do the whole Scarecrow. I've had kind of a rough week at work, and I say that because work is fine, but I have not been feeling well. I'm not sick like with a cold or anything like that. I feel like I haven't, and yes, no, I haven't gone to a doctor, so I'm just, you know, getting better on my own. But I have a what I feel is a pinched nerve or something that's over on my left side, like my pelvic area. And what's happening is that as I move around, it gets agitated, and then I wind up, my leg starts going numb, and it throbs and it hurts. And so I actually had a couple of days where I couldn't even make it through the whole day at work. One day I just didn't, 1 or 2 days I just didn't go in last week. And so I've been slowly getting better this week, and I'm starting to, it's not getting numb as much anymore. But when I am on my feet for long periods of time, it aggravates it some. So, and we're trying to get all the orders done before the holiday. Now, they're not due to ship until a couple days after the holiday. We have, our company has next Thursday and Friday off for Thanksgiving, and our orders aren't due until the Tuesday after that. But I want to make sure that everyth's done in this one certain area. I want to make sure that everything's done before we go to holiday, so that when we come back, we're not struggling to try and get everything done, you know? I want to make sure that things are good so that people, you know, less stress. So in any event, we've been working 10-hour shifts this week so that we can get it all done. And so that's, with my leg hurting and stuff, it, you know, it's just a little bit of a struggle. A little bit of a struggle. So this one here, I'm going over to the number 2 now, and I'm not sure what this is. I think it's part of his arm, because it's also on this other side here, whereas the barn is more over here. So I think it's part of his arm, so I'm going to work on that. Work on the red on his face as well as those arm parts there. So we'll see how this turns out, because like I said, in my kitting up for this, I said that I saved this until last because I was concerned that the the Scarecrow itself was more Halloween-y, more scary than just being an ornament, a fall ornament. Because Scarecrows can be kind of creepy. I don't know about you, but they seem to always be featured in horror movies and stuff, you know. You always have some sort of creepy Scarecrow in there. So, am I still on camera? No. Okay, here. I'm not sure how close you guys want to see. So when I'm doing this, I try to zoom in so that you get to see everything that I'm doing, but also close enough that you can see the symbols and everything. So, and it's kind of far away from me, so if I'm not lining it up right, I'll have to fix it later, right? So you can go over here. There's some twos on this side. And I think I said we might not get the whole Scarecrow done because it is late today, and I also don't know how much energy I have left. It's late for me, so like right now it's like 1:30 in the morning. And there's my dog who wants to go potty. He always waits until I start recording to decide that he wants to go outside. So let me place this last drill and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And if the camera zoom is different, it's because it's shut off on me. And when it shuts off, I need to reset the zoom when it goes like in a standby mode. So if it's different, that's why. Let's see. I think that's all the twos that are actually on the Scarecrow itself. There's more around, but I'm not worried about those. We're just worried about the Scarecrow right now. So let's go over to N. Okay. Up here. So, how is everybody doing? Is everybody getting ready for the holidays? I can't believe how fast the year has gone. I mean, you know, I always say the older you get, the faster the years go by. And it just seems like this year went by super fast. But, I mean, it could just be me. It might not have gone by fast for you guys. But I hope that, I hope the year was kind to you. I'm doing N, right? Yeah, okay. So I hope the year was kind to you. I know that a lot of people had, you know, a lot of unpleasant times with, you know, the last couple of years with everything that has gone on in the world. And so I hope that this year has been more kind for everybody. I know that it's been good to me overall. I mean, yeah, there's always issues, but overall, this year has been very kind to me. My throat's a little scratchy, guys, so if I sound quieter and I sound like a little hoarse, it's because my throat's scratchy. Again, I'm not sick. I'm just tired. It's been, like I said, a long week already, and it's only Wednesday. Yes, I'm recording this on Wednesday. So, but I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I was asking, is everybody ready for the holiday? We are, I'm cooking the dinner, the family dinner this year. This year. I did it last year as well. So, my mother-in-law is coming over. Unfortunately, my husband's aunt and uncle are not coming this year, which is fine. I wish they would be able to come over, but they made plans with other family members, and that's quite all right. That's fine that they do that. Let's see, I can do an N right here. Now I don't know if these ends here, if this is part of the barn or if it's part of his arm. I think it might be part of the barn because I'm seeing more ends over here. So I'm just gonna keep over on this side because I think this might be part of his arm. And this patty wax is super tacky, and I like it a lot because it lasts a little bit longer, but sometimes the drills, if the canvas itself isn't very sticky, sometimes the drills will just stay stuck on the patty wax, and so sometimes that's a little frustrating, like that right there. This one right there does not want to come off. So in that case, I gotta kind of unstick it and then re-stick it and kind of wipe it a little bit. But that's okay. I don't mind. It doesn't happen as too often, but it does happen. So, wow, I am tired because my eyes are a little blurry tonight. I have I've mentioned this before. My eyesight isn't bad when it comes to distance, but up close, it's not good, and it's a little difficult when hold on, I gotta move this plastic. It's a little difficult when I am looking up close at stuff because I have trifocals, so trying to get in between, I don't know if this is part of the hand or not, but trying to get in between the magnifications or at the proper distance so that I can use the magnifications properly sometimes is bothersome. Sometimes it's hard. So it's probably all the years that I've spent looking at computers and stuff like that, because I love computers. So when back in the 80s, when I was a little kid, back in the 80s, we got our first computer, which was a Commodore 64, and I loved it. I used to play text-driven games and stuff like that, and then as the years went by, internet popped up and all that stuff, and you wind up, especially because I was when the internet was starting to be more readily available for people, I was on the computer a lot. Not really chatting or anything like that, but just, checking out things on the web and stuff like that. It was because it was so new and everything like that. I was very interested in everything that was out there. And so basically I got hooked, and I don't necessarily think that that is why my vision's bad, but I definitely think that that contributed to it. My husband was telling me, especially with doing, since I need so much overhead light to diamond paint, he was saying that maybe I need to get glasses that like reduce the glare, you know, maybe like a yellow or, you know, one of those tinted color glasses, so that I can reduce some of the eye strain that I have. So I might look into that. I need to go and get my eyes checked anyway. It's been, I think, probably 2 years since I've gotten my prescription updated. And it was pretty much because the last time that I got my eyes checked, I was doing it every year, and the last time that I got it checked, it hadn't really adjusted any. It hadn't gotten any worse or anything like that from the last time, from the year before. So I was like, you know what? I don't need to go every year. I can wait and prolong it for another year. And these glasses still work fine. Oh, oh, there it is. I was like, I know I needed one more 5, but I lost it there for a minute. I didn't remember where I put it. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you know what? I lost it again. I don't know what I was saying. I was talking about my eyesight, and yeah, my prescription hadn't adjusted, so I figured, you know, I can wait a little while before getting it adjusted again. And my eyesight really hasn't changed. I mean, I don't feel like I'm straining to see anything. It's just like I said, it's the difference of where the focal point is, you know, the magnification. Since they are trifocals, trying to adjust to see correctly can sometimes be hard. Like I have to use the bottom magnification to even look on the computer. So unless I'm farther away from it, and if I'm farther away from it, then I'm too far for the keyboard, and you know, that kind of thing. So it's a little taxing, just trying to adapt to that, I guess. But, you know, it's okay. But I hope, going back to the holidays, I hope everybody's ready. And if you're not, that's okay too. Just know that it's coming quick. You know, next week is Thanksgiving, and you know what that means. Right after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas time, right? Because they don't let you enjoy Thanksgiving for more than a day. And then all of a sudden, well, I mean, I know places right now have Christmas stuff out, which drives me crazy. I mean, let us enjoy a certain holiday, you know, like one holiday at a time. It drives me crazy that you're out and about and you already got Christmas music playing and you've got Christmas stuff, Christmas deals and all that stuff. It's like, jeez, can't I just enjoy Thanksgiving? Whatever happened to separating the holidays? You know, it seems like all of the seasons are meshing together and all the holidays are meshing together, and then you don't have any real separation, and pretty soon it's just like, whatever holiday you feel like, it's there, it's good. You can do it all the time, right? You can celebrate that one all the time. So how do you guys think that this is looking so far? I know that we're really close up to it, but I will zoom out. Like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I want to get some of it done. Maybe even just around this face. Maybe I should just focus around the face real quick and see how creepy he's going to look. If he's going to look creepy at all. And maybe he'll look creepy until the end. Until I get everything that's around him, the whole diamond painting done. Maybe he'll always look creepy to me. But maybe he won't look creepy to you guys. I actually like scarecrows too. Like, most of them are really cool. Like, I've seen pictures of some. Like, some people really decorate them really cool to keep. I mean, for functionality, not just you know, for fun. I've seen, you know, scarecrow type things in actual farms, like pictures of ones that are being used as they're supposed to. And some of them get decorated really nice, and they look really cool in the fields. Some of them, yeah, some of them look really nice. So, oh, I was totally off camera on those last couple parts, wasn't I? Sorry, my wax is like being weird. So all I did was do more up there, right? So I'm doing number 3, so I'm over on this side now. But I don't have much to talk about. Work is going good. We have, right now, tomorrow when I go in, is our last day for our audit, our external audit, to make sure that we're ISO compliant, because one of the things that my company manufactures, excuse me, is stuff for automobiles. So we have to get audited, quality. It's quality based and production based. We have to get audited every year to make sure that we are in compliance, both with OSHA and also with what our procedures, like our quality, what we say, are we doing what we say, and is our processes the way that we tell our customers that we're going to do them, and are we doing that on a regular basis? Are our people getting the proper training that they need in order to comply with what the customer is paying for, right? So it's like, it's this whole big audit to make sure that we're not messing up, right? Don't want to mess up now, do we? I forgot. Like, I gotta keep moving this, because if not, I'm so zoomed in that you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing. So I think that's all the 3s. Oh, no, wait, I got some over here, which I think, like, I'm doing right here because I think this, like these number 1s here, I think that might be part of his arm, but I'm not sure. It might be part of the barn. But I figured, you know, if it's that close to his sleeve, then maybe maybe it's part of his arm. Like over here, if you see here, that looks like a hand. Now, I'm not seeing that up here. So, oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. I wonder if that's a crow sitting on there. That's not, you know, because you've got the 2 green here, and you've got what number 1 is 310 here, and this might be kind of like a tail feather down here. This might be kind of a tail feather down here. So it might be a crow. It might be that these drills right here are his hands, like his fingers holding on to something. I'm not sure. But that might be what it is. That might be him holding a crow, or a crow resting on his hand. Because like I said, down here is what looks to be is his other hand. So let's go back to his face. And we've got a couple of blue in there. I'm going to do those last because his main jumpsuit is blue. So I'm probably not going to do that. I probably am just going to finish the face with you guys, maybe the face and the hat, and call it a day. Because like I said, I'm tired. It's late. I don't want to keep you. I'm looking at the analytics. I was earlier looking at the analytics for my videos, and you know, a few people like the WIP N Chat videos, but they're not the most popular ones, and that's okay. I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to do them anymore. I enjoy doing them, but maybe not just maybe not make them as long every time, right? Maybe on the WIP N Chats I'll do shorter videos so that I'm not keeping you guys. But you know, anybody who wants to watch them or listen to them, because that's the way I do it, is I don't always watch them. I tend to just listen while I'm doing other things. See, this is sticking, my patty wax, it's sticking, so it's not, the drill's not popping off of my, it's not popping off. And then I moved this other drill that's right here, and now I just pulled that drill off because the patty wax gets super sticky. I told you, the patty wax gets super sticky. And if your canvas isn't that sticky, and this canvas actually is quite sticky, it's just that I have this super stick patty wax. Because if I go like this, right, if we go like this, you can see I'm lifting that. That's a good stick. Like it's really, like, takes me a bit to get my finger off of that. So that just shows you how good the patty wax is, the super sticky, because that's what I got, is the super sticky. It just shows you how good it is. So if you're wondering how good patty wax is, that it'll show you right there. And like I said, it is a super sticky. I'm pretty sure that's what I bought, because I think they only do the super sticky in the tins. Because I think they're limited edition tins. I think. I could be wrong. Any of you out there who get patty wax can definitely correct me. I'm okay with that. You can correct me. But I think that maybe the tins are just a limited edition, and they're the super sticky, or at least the one that I got, because that's what I ordered. Was I actually wanted a llama tin, because I love llamas, and I've said this in another video, but she was out. I think it's a she. The company was out, so I wound up only have they contacted me and said that, I keep saying she because I really do believe that the person that contacted me was a woman, or like a female name, we'll say. But so in any event, I think that I'm going outside of the Scarecrow. She was out. Her stock was wrong on her Etsy store, and so she asked me if I wanted a refund or if I wanted one of the cactus tins, and I like cactus, so I said, yeah, give me one of the cactus tins. I'm good. I'm good with that. So that's what I got, and it's really pretty too. I like it a lot. It says, it says love life, or love like a cactus. I think that's cute. It does say cactus watercolor there on the bottom, but I think the Love Like a Cactus is cute. And this tin is great too, because like once you use all the patty wax out of it, which in my mind is going to take some time, I think that this is gonna last me a while, but you could store any extra other things of wax in there too. All right, so back to the face, and let's do the 310 because that's gonna help bring it together quite a bit. And I'm gonna pull up my plastic a little bit so that I can, because I don't think I'm gonna wind up doing much more down here. I think I'm gonna stay in the face area for the rest of this video. So let's start up here at the hat and get this done. The black, it's funny because the darker colors are what I have the most problem with my eyes. It's like the glare off of the light, you know, which is funny because black is supposed to absorb light and white reflects it, but the absorption of the light is not really happening on the drills, so I wind up getting more glare on the darker colors, which that's what I have. That's what I was going to say earlier about my eyes. That's what I have the biggest problem with. Glare is my enemy. My eyes cannot adjust to glare. So at nighttime, if I'm out, the lights, the glare of the lights on, you know, different on the cars or different surfaces, it's really hard for me to see anything. So so when I'm doing diamond painting, that's why I like overhead light, so that I can adjust it to where the light is shining kind of that way on it rather than this way, so that the glare's focused more away from me, and that helps. The backlight does not help me at all. I need overhead light more so than backlight. Yeah. So got some more on this side of the hat. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is he looking cute or is he looking creepy? I'm not sure yet. I'm still a little confused on whether or not he is cute or creepy, or neutral enough so that this is a more of a fall painting rather than a creepy Halloween painting. Alright, we're going on to the green part of his hat now. And I think I'm going to focus for a little bit and try to get this done quick, because I'm sure this video is already going too long, longer than I probably wanted. So let's get these on here and see where we're at, see what it looks like. Have you guys finished all your fall diamond paintings, or are you still working on your fall diamond paintings? Because if you're like me, you like to get diamond paintings for the season. You know, you like to change them up. I mean, there's the ones that are just awesome pictures that you want to do anyway, but you know, you get in the spirit of the season or the holiday that's coming up. And so you tend to want to do the diamond paintings that are more appropriate for the time of the year, right? Let me do this part of this part down here because it feels like his neck part, like maybe a scarf or something. So it'll go with, it'll help bring that face into completion so that it'll give you guys a better look at what the whole scope of his face looks like. I got most of the hat done. I've got a couple of things. I've got a couple of pea right in here that I might just do. I think it's just one or two that I really just want to get out of the way. So it's not distracting from the scope of the picture. That's good enough for me. Okay, so we have a couple of colors in here. We've got the X and the V, and I missed some H's up there, so I might let me grab my H real quick and just do those three that I see up there. So that will bring it back together again. That one, and that one there. And then I think then what was it? What did I say? Oh, the X and the V's. So we got two X's. If I can get my drill to turn over, there we go. And one V. One V. And that's his face there. What do you guys think? Do you think he looks creepy? Do you think he looks cute? I'm gonna zoom out just a tad. A little bit more. Well, you know what? I'm thinking that maybe he looks kind of cute. Maybe he doesn't look as creepy as I was thinking he was going to. What do you guys think? Zoom back. Oops. Zoom back in a little bit. Like that. So you can kind of see what I did on his shoulders there, as well as his face. I'm looking at it in person, and I'm looking at it in the camera. I don't know. Maybe he is more cheerful than creepy, huh? Maybe he's not as creepy as I thought. I'm telling you though, when I first opened up this package and I saw this Scarecrow, I was like, oh my goodness, that's a crazy looking Scarecrow. But I am starting to think that this has got to be a crow. It's got to be a crow sitting that he's holding in his hand. It's got to be. That's what it looks like in the camera. It looks like it's got to be a crow. All right. Well, that was a quick WIP N Chat for you guys. Probably a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but quick enough for me. And at least now you can see if or you can determine whether or not that Scarecrow is creepy. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think actually with the drills on it, he looks a little bit more friendly now. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.